We're going to look a bit more at the pen tool now, and we're going to look at how we can draw curves. You may well have been tempted to use some of these other sort of paintbrush or pencil tools. They're good, but they're limiting in what the end result can be, so you're much better off learning to master this pen tool. Some of you may have discovered this already. So to draw straight lines, it's click, click, and just keep on clicking until you either press escape if you don't want it to be a full shape, or close the shape. Now, if I click, and I've held the mouse button down, the left button, and I drag. These are called handles. And notice now I've got a curve. Now a tendency is to think that you have to put this on the handle. You don't, just put it wherever you want on the screen. So click, drag, click and drag. If I go back to just click, 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 it goes back to straight. And again, I can make these into complete shapes or not complete shapes at all. So I'm just going to get those out the way, and I'm going to click and drag to start with, click and drag again. That means that this is controlled by this, and then I'm going to click down here and click and drag. Now remember, and I'm going to press escape now. Now what I'm trying to draw is a heart. So I'm going to click, and I'm just going to play around with these handles and the anchor points to get the shape I want. Remember, one of the great things about Illustrator is we can just keep on changing and changing and changing. So just by manipulating these, so stretching them in and out, think of it like a radius of a compass. I'm going to come up with a shape I want. I'm then going to select this shape. I'm going to copy and paste it. So you should be using keyboard shortcuts by now. So Shift and C and then V to paste it. I'm then going to reflect this. So slightly off of my screen, I'm going into the Object menu and I'm going into Transform and I'm going to reflect. And it's got the preview button ticked on so I can see what it's going to do, and I'm going to reflect it vertically. I'm going to OK that. And I'm just going to line the two up together. There is a way I can join the two together. I'm not going to do that right now. And just by selecting both, we can go, let's have a nice, oh, have the outline on, did that last time. A nice red heart like that. Now, one of the things here, if I want to make more changes, this is now two separate objects. So it's kind of important to get this right first time, or just change it, get rid of one side and repeat the process. If I was going to be critical here, that's really quite a flat curve there. I want more sort of curvature in that in future. Excellent, that's all I want you to do with that tutorial. So just to recap, the pen tool, if I click and drag, I can create curves with it. Remembering that I can then adjust them with the direct select tool. As before, I've got to click on the line to select them, and it's important to remember this is known as an anchor, and this is, let's come back to it. This is what I was saying earlier, once it's selected, you've got to select it on the line, and then these are the handles that I can control. The final thing I'll just go over is underneath here, I've got the anchor point tool. What this does is it will get rid of or add handles, so I can flip between curve lines. So if I click there, that's a curve line going into a straight line. If I want to bring it back, I drag it out again. Excellent.